In the deuterostomes, we will be talking about the echinoderms today. So echinoderms, what does the echinoderm mean? Echine, wherever the echine means, that means they are having some spine, and derm means their skin. So echinoderms are the organism which are having some spines on their skin. So these are one of the most abundant marine animal groups, and these are called spine-skinned organisms because they look like. There are some characteristic organisms which are having these structures. So as fossils, they can sometimes rather be robust. So you can find them very usual forms, right? So how do they look? You would find exactly in their fossils, they are strong in this way. And they are having an unusual five-fold symmetry and water vascular system. So five-fold symmetry, the pentameral symmetry, we have discussed this before, that each organism can be divided into 5 equal forms, and still you would be able to, see that each of this one of the 5 parts is identical to the rest of the parts. And water vascular system. What is water vascular system? In the water vascular system, water is forced around the plumbing by the muscular action. So plumbing means there are some tubes which are present all around the body, and the water is pumped through them, right? So what does this water pumping gets? So there are the tube feeds. Tube feeds are often modified for the food processing, locomotion, and respiration. So this pumping of the water, it gives these organisms some structure, as well as they are for the locomotion. Water is moving through the body part, so the oxygen can be exchanged there. And also, if there are some food particles present, they can be taken into the body of organism by these water vascular system. So in other words, water and vascular system. So think of the human vascular system in which the blood is present. So instead of blood in the vascular system of these organisms, the water is present. Another difference is that their vascular system, the water vascular system, can be used by the for the pumping of the water outside for locomotion as well. So the echinoderms are the 6,000 or so echinoderm species include familiar forms such as sea lilies, sea urchins, sand dollars, starfish, and sea cucumbers. So sea urchins, as we have said, that echinoderm. So if you see a sea urchin, there will be some spines coming out of it. So all of these organisms, these are present in the echinoderms, and there are 6,000 or more species of the echinoderms. And here you have some life modes of the main echinoderm body plans. There are low-level epifaunal. Epi means upon, and fauna means that they are living on the surface. And here you have the adrioasteroids, helicoplacoid, and holothurian. And then there are the blastoids. These are looking just like plant. If you see on the right upper side, the blastoids look like plants, but they are not actually the plants. These are animals. Rhombiferans and calcichordate. On the left lower side, you can see the mobile infaunal and epifaunal, that they can move. Infaunal means that they can go in the depth as well as come on the surface of the sediments as well. And then there are the mobile epifaunal, which are echinoids and ophiocystoids. So these are the different life modes and in the different type of echinoderms, as well as their different body plans as well. And asteroids, which are the starfish, they are mobile infaunal and epifaunal. Mobile means that they can move. Infaunal and epifaunal means that they can either go inside or they live on the sediments. Echinoderms are the one of the, they are having the excellently preserved fossils, and one of the most remarkable larger start occurs in the upper Ordovician succession of the Craighead Inlier in north of the Girvan Valley, southwest Scotland. So again, as we have discussed before, that these were the organisms which cannot, they can become very good fossils if the conditions are right, because they are containing some calcite discs which disintegrate after their death. But if they are preserved rightly after they are dead, they can produce very good fossils. So during the early Cambrian radiation, there were some bizarre forms appeared in the echinoderms. And these are, one of those is the helicoplacoids. So what are the helicoplacoids? We'll be discussing here. The helicoplacoids from the lower Cambrian, and you can see this at the 10-time magnification. So you can see it is a spindle shape, and all of its body is having on its surface, you can see those serration. These are actually tube feet. So it moved through these tube feet, and there is some evidence that it has some water vascular system as well. So it is considered as the ancestor of the today's echinoderms. And what are the classification of the echinoderms? The class Eocrinoid, that was present from the Cambrian to the Silurian. And then there is the class Paracrinoidea, which was present during the Ordovician period. Then there is the class Blastoidea that was present in from Ordovician to the Permian. And then there is the class Diploporita, which was from the Cambrian to the Devonian. The class Rhombifera was from the Cambrian to Devonian. Class Crinoidea, class Asteroidea, and class Echinoidea, all three were present from Ordovician to the recent.